Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Erik Shoji, professional volleyball player in Libero for Team USA. I'm here to react to and analyze different volleyball videos from around the world in hopes of inspiring, educating, and having fun with volleyball nerds just like me from all over the world. So if you love volleyball just as much as I do, subscribe to my channel so you can see my videos every week. Alright guys, today we're going to be watching USA against Japan from the 2018 men's VNL group stage round. This match was played in Goiânia, Brazilian fans, help me out. I don't know how to say that. Goiânia, Brazil. And I wanted to watch this match because it was super exciting. We were down 2-0, came back, forced a fifth, and we are gonna watch the fifth set now. Oh wait, one thing before we get into this video. I wanted to talk about VNL just a little bit, really quickly. VNL is obviously a really fun, challenging tournament, but what people don't realize is the amount of travel that we do. We have 5 straight weeks of flying all around the world. And yeah, it's fun, but can be really, really hard. For example, to get to Brazil, it took 48 hours because we were in China the week before. So our travel, if I'm remembering right, it was Ningbo to Beijing, Beijing to JFK in America, JFK to Sao Paulo in Brazil, and then we either flew to Goiânia or drove, and that took roughly 48 hours. So after we finished up in China, we flew 48 hours to Brazil, maybe on a Tuesday or Wednesday, and then played this match on a Friday. So, it was really, really hard. That first practice we had in Brazil was probably the funniest practice we've ever had. And I'm not saying this is an excuse to, play a bad match or whatever, but it can be very challenging. All right, I'm done. Let's get into the match. All right, Japan serving first. Great serve. Aaron just had to fight that one off. Ooh, inside and high. Ben. So let's watch that one again. I know we always talk about setting inside, but this one might have been a little bit inside, but Ben's super good with getting his feet there. He just kind of lifted out. So in this match, you're actually seeing a lot of the Japanese starters. Fujii, Fukuzawa, Nishida. Great fight, Tommy. So this was a great matchup. High ball. Nice touch, Avril. Japanese defense. Miscommunication. Okay, I like how I called that one off. Got my hands out, arms out. Nice play by us. I mean, that play is just an example of Japanese volleyball. They're scrappy, they play defense. I'm surprised by that miscommunication. Luckily, we were able to get that free ball and put it away in transition. All right, Kavika. So in this match, we were down 2-0, like I said. Micah Christensen started the match, and I guess our coach wanted to change, so he put Ben and Kavika in. Nice hand pass, Tommy. Great extension. Avril, over and quick. Sick play. All right, Tommy. Great pass by Japan. And Nishida flying out of the back row. Actually, we got a decent touch out of it, but sometimes you just can't be in the right spot. Low cross court. Nice, Aaron. I need to watch that one again. Pause, slow-mo. Look at that extension. Right foot step. It's a little bit behind the left foot. Arms out, left shoulder drop. Chef's kiss. People are saying that. That's a beautiful platform. Tommy got up for that one. It actually got a little bit over his head, but I don't know, he flew and hit it. Fukuzawa missed the tool. He's usually so good at tooling the block. He just missed it by, I don't know, centimeters. All right, Alvaro with that float serve. Aiming cross, yep. Wait, we're challenging. Not sure what's going on. All right, well, it turns out it was in. But two things. I don't think he wanted to serve the libero. And then if you're going to make an error, you don't really want to err in the direction of the libero. But maybe we were. I don't remember. Yes, Thomas. Woo! Aaron with that deep swing. So Aaron is obviously a lot taller than these Japanese blockers. So they're going to creep up in defense and play around that block, maybe over the block a little bit. So when he swings deep, it's super, super hard to dig just because he has that much more height and pace on the ball. Avro continuing to serve here. I mean, got them out of system on this play. Nishida missed it long. So that's a pretty tough matchup for Nishida. Let's watch that one again. I mean, you're going up against Ben, who is, I don't know, 8 inches taller than him and jumps probably higher or equal to him. So you can see how high Ben is there. And when he's over and early and penetrating that net, it's a ridiculous block. So I can understand why Nishida had a difficult time with that ball. There's a good serve cross court. Okay, long distance. I don't have anything to throw. Let's watch this set again. Look where he is. He's like 6 feet from the sideline, pushes that all the way back. He destroys it. I mean, that is super tough for our blockers because we're gonna definitely shade the other way. But when he puts that back, ridiculous. All right, Fukuzawa serving. He can do a jump and kind of a float. He goes short a lot. Let's see what he does. Tried to rip it. All right, 8-4 USA at the switch. TJ in to serve. Yep. Tip, go. Let's see, could we have read that a little bit better? A little bit inside. See how he brings his hand up like that? It's not fully extended, but you can kind of see he's not going to take a swing. Didn't get the best jump on it, but that literally landed like on the 1 foot line. So that was a pretty ridiculous tip. All right, 15 serving. I can't remember his name. Ridiculous float serve. Ripped, yeah. Got Tommy high. Sometimes you just got to fight those off. There's a set inside. See, that was just a little bit more outside, and Ben went up, did Ben type things, and just ripped it. Nice serve down the line. Kavika gave a little bit too much line. That was probably in the scouting report to take his cross. He just destroyed that ball. All right, Nishida serving, a lefty, coming with a little bit different spin here. Woo! Yes, all right, let's watch that pass again. Slow-mo, so got my body in front of it, platform was out, stuck with it, held it, fought it off to the 9 foot line. Pretty happy with it. And Tommy with the high hand shot. Jeff serving float. Got him out of system, inside. Oh, Mike is into block now. Nice up, Ben. Oh, Aaron, can we watch that? Watch Aaron running back from here, right? Jump. Great play by them. You can see our blockers drop to the left a little bit, open up that seam. All right, Nikita serving. He can rip this ball. Woo! Okay. Yes. All right, I'm pleased with the pass. Let's see it again. Took a good step to my left, got my angle out. Good fight. Yes. Oh, okay, Ben, what's going on here? Oh. Oh gosh. Nice set by Kavika there on that super high ball. All right, Kavika, second serve of the set. There we go. In and more tactful. Oh. Erik, you shanked that like 40 feet over the net. Let's see. All right, positioning is okay. It's outside of the block. I don't like how my left knee kind of came down. Couldn't really make a move with my arms. I think I got to stay a little bit more loose down the line there. I mean, it was a pretty good hit. Yes, Aaron, so steady in this set. I'm not gonna throw my speaker. What just happened? Thomas, nice set, Kavika. Oh. Okay, I gotta watch that in slow-mo. What? Took the line. That was 10-foot line. Thomas, that's the most ridiculous hit I've ever seen you make. Woo! All right, let's see what you do after that. Bounce. See, there's Fukuzawa tooling the block. I mean, Ben was right in front of him, literally chest over the net and just tooled his hand. I mean, so frustrating to play against. All right, another good fight off. Aaron, sick dig. Nice up, Kavik. Erik. What? Ooh, okay, I just gotta watch that whole play again. There was a lot. Look how high Aaron is, and hits right over / inside that block, and you can see the Japanese libero is playing right in that seam. So he's right outside the left hand of the middle blocker, a little bit shallow because he knows that Aaron can kind of hit it down around the block and makes that ridiculous up. And then smart, Japan hits it to Kavika, so I have to set, or another player has to set, and then Ben goes over the block. Pretty good volleyball play all the way around. It's just an example of how Japan plays defense and how we have to use our size and physicality to kind of beat them. All right, Avro, you scored a lot of points earlier. Right at that libero. A bit out of system. Woo! Monster block. Let's watch this one. We had a pretty good read on this. Yeah. I mean, Ben and Jeff are like ridiculous over that net. Nishida, not a lot of chances to get around that. Also, Ben, what? Help, help. All right, match point number 1, 14-9. Avro causing a little bit of problem there. A little too much seam there. Fukuzawa is definitely going to take advantage of that. All right, 14-10, match point 2. What? He served in the net on match point with that float serve. Dang. Look how happy we are. That was a really close match. Fortunately, we are able to win 15-10 in the 5th. Woo! All right, guys, that was a super entertaining match. I remember playing that match and just feeling super nervous and tight because we were down 2-0. We had come off that travel, excuses, I know, and we just weren't playing that well. So it was awesome to come back, play well, and win that 5th set over Japan. I think our size and physicality just kind of took over the match. You could see we killed some high balls, we got some good blocks on their high balls, and that kind of turned the match around and allowed us to take that 5th set. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit throwback to 2018. I hope you have a great day. Get out, play some volleyball, have some fun, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.